Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron. Gemini, today, based on your pre-shuffle, I see a few elements to your reading. There is a general theme of change, of a big shift coming in your life, like a major life change. There's also a major decision with fork in the road. There's a major decision to make that's going to lead to a big change in your life. Some of you could be moving, changing homes. Some of you may need to move far from your normal, like say you have a hometown where you've lived for many years, like you guys may be making a cross-state move. You may be moving a far distance away from your original community, what you're used to. I also see an element here of love and romance, so we'll go into that a little bit later. With loyal heart, there is someone that you're connecting with. You also have the soulmate card, so this is likely someone who you see yourself with long term. Some of you may be already in a committed partnership, or you may be with someone who you've been with for a long time. I'm not sure yet. For others of you, you may just be connecting with someone who you see long-term potential with. I know from the pre-read and from the pre-shuffle that you do think a lot about this connection, this romantic connection. This move could have something to do with this romantic connection. I'm not sure yet, but we will clarify. You're also co-creating your reality. So those of you who I'm reading for today are in alignment. You are co-creating every step of the way. And it's leading you to receive blessings. For those of you that are listening in, if this is your reading, you're probably in a very balanced place. You have a lot of 4s and 6s in your spread. So I feel there's a new beginning coming. There's a big decision coming for you. It may have to do with a move, and you're making choices every day that are very balanced and stable and coming from a wise place, coming from a place of alignment, joy, happiness. And you're also very focused on your everyday, like just going with the flow, like getting all the things done around your house, keeping everything in order. Some of you may be packing or preparing for a move. I'm going to start out, before I do the tarot, with some additional guidance. So here you have purification and detoxification, time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So if you have been eating poorly or not making enough time to exercise, it's important that you do so at this time. What else, Spirit? You got the Tiger's Eye, talks about self-confidence. It's important that you believe in yourself, and in so doing, it makes the outcomes that you desire more possible. So as you grow self-confidence, as you believe in yourself and your own abilities, you're better able to achieve your goals. Anything else? Anything else for my Geminis? Okay, you have life lessons. So with the life lessons card, there may be some of you who are breaking free from like an old pattern There are some of you who are just moving to a new place, moving towards a new way of life. There's definitely some big change coming up for you in the near future. We'll get more on that to see what it's about. At the bottom of the deck, we have prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So you may be attracting abundance. And abundance can come in many forms. You can have abundance of time, abundance of love, abundance of money. So I feel that you're coming out of a time of possibly challenges, overcoming recurring cycles, overcoming lessons that you've repeated many times over again. And this time, I think you're ready to take your life into a whole new expansive direction. I'll get more with the tarot just to see the detail behind this initial reading, but that's what I got for you so far, Gemini. Tell me what's going on with Gemini, please. You have the Justice card. What else? So again, with Justice, you're seeking balance. You have the Hermit. You're seeking balance. Some of you may have something legal going on, some legal matters to resolve. Doesn't have to be though. With the Hermit card, some of you may be keeping to yourselves. You may be thinking. You also got the Thinker card at the beginning, so you may be introspecting, reflecting on the past, trying to figure out your next moves, since there's a big decision. I did see that at the beginning, that there's some type of big important decision to make. Since the Justice card deals with legal matters, this could have something to do with, for some of you, with like marriage or deciding, like some of you may be deciding to get married, or you may have just Three of Wands. This could be a lot of different things, so I'm not sure so far, but possibilities. This could be something that's been on your mind if you've been in a partnership where someone has already proposed to you, or you've recently been married. You may be considering like a move to be closer to your partner, or like moving in together, something like this. That's not going to be for all of you, but it is a possibility here. What else, Spirit? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So for those of you who do have some type of legal matter going on, you can expect a positive outcome, like a ruling in your favor. You will be pleased with the outcome of the decision. This could also just be a decision that you're waiting to hear about. So like it could be that you applied somewhere and you're waiting to hear back, like on a job application, anything like that. You're going to be hearing good news with regards to this decision or ruling. For those of you who have been waiting on a decision. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely an element, I mentioned this before, there's definitely an element here of a relationship, like a romantic relationship. Your person is showing up as the King of Wands. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords, Gemini. What that could mean is that your person is passionate, they're high energy, they're exciting, they love to talk, they may be an extrovert. You have the Two of Swords here, so an important decision is definitely coming up, or you've been debating something important, Gemini. Yeah, you've been putting a lot of thought into something. There's been something on your mind that you've been debating or going back and forth on. I see here the Six of Wands, so lots of positive energy here. The Six of Wands talks about a public victory, public recognition. For some of you, this could definitely, with all the cards that we have out so far, this could definitely be like planning a wedding, planning to move in together, just like organizing for an event. And then we have the Star. This, for many of you, the Star is a wish fulfillment card. So something that you've been wishing for is about to come about. You also had blessed and co-create. So there's something that you've been planning for, wishing for, that is coming about for you here with the Three of Wands. It's like the ship sailing in, something that you've been anticipating is going to come about for you here. It's definitely like an exciting event. People will be celebrating you. They will be celebrating your success. You're going to be getting lots of attention. With the Five of Wands, you may be practicing a new skill, or you may be practicing for something. Like if this is some type of event or wedding, you may have to practice a speech. You may have to practice a specific dance with your partner. It could just be something like a quince or like a birthday party event or some kind of anniversary. Okay. The Moon was clarified by two cards. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. So lots of cup energy here, lots of emotional energy here. So whatever this event or big change that you're planning for here, it could put you in a very emotional place, Gemini. It could get you thinking, reminiscing, like worrying, wondering, like, how will this affect my life? How will this change things? If children are involved, maybe perhaps if this is a move for some of you, this has to do with moving to a whole new location. Your children may be sad about the move. They may be expressing like that they're going to miss their friends, that they're not going to be able to take their pets with them, etc. I see that this is something that you've planned for a pretty long time. You've been patient, you've been planning it. It's not something you thought of doing just overnight or on a whim. And so you're trying to be strategic and strong and fair, and you're trying to do things the right way, but there's going to come a time where like you can't make everyone happy. And so if this is the right move for you, and I think you believe it is, I think you're going to proceed with it and move forward. I see the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so this definitely could have to do with your family, with getting married. For those of you who are single, like a single parent, you may be combining households with the person you've been with the person you've been dating, and that could cause some stress for your kids, or there could be some apprehension on your end about how things will work out. Clarify the justice, please. We'll go one layer deeper just to make sure I'm catching all the messages for you, Gemini. Oh, the card fell on the floor. We have the Eight of Wands, clarifying the Justice cards. So this is some type of announcement or news that you've been waiting on. Clarify the Eight. For some of you, this has to do with like a financial opportunity. So some of you could have just applied to a new job that requires you to move locations. If you get the position, I would say you're probably going to get it, just based on the outlook here. Then you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This kind of came out like on its own, but I'm going to put it right here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Cards are coming out all weird. All right, here we go. Yay. That was clear. The Ten of Pentacles. So this is like the missing piece, the next level of your life, what will bring your life to its next level. So it may be something that is not the most emotionally fulfilling thing at the moment, but it will take your life to that next level, from like the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, when it comes to your financial stability and well-being, when it comes to like your family's long-term security. It's like something that will set you up perfectly for retirement. Then you have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this could have to do very well with the celebration here. Celebrating your success. You will have friends celebrating your success. You will have a reason to celebrate in the near future. I see you here on a very solid ground when it comes to your finances, like having a position of authority. So you may be getting like a relocation for promotion for work. You may be assigned to a new route if you do like logistics type work. I'm hearing packaging. Clarify the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, please. Clarify again, please. I got the Eight of Swords, but I'm going to pick it up after I finish. Here we go. Alright, so the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands were clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Magician in reverse. So at this time, you may be arguing or in conflict with your partner. For those of you who are in a connection, in like a romantic connection, you may have disagreed about something recently that's caused kind of like a rift between you. Tell me more, please. Yeah, one of you has has set a boundary, has gotten defensive, or like maybe not defensive, but I get the sense of like setting your foot down, like this is how far I'm willing to compromise. I'm not moving any further in your direction. So yeah, you're going through like a very big change in your life, and perhaps your partner is affected. If you have children, your children may be affected. And so those discussions are going on now as to like how this change will impact the people in your life. And somebody's a little bit unhappy about this. I definitely see a move for you. You have the Six of Swords here. Somebody doesn't see this as a positive thing. Somebody's like seeing this as something that could cause problems or difficulties for the family. I see you taking charge though and making the decision that you feel is best. So I do feel that this big decision here, at the end of the day, Gemini, it's up to you, and you're going to make the best choice that you think will lead to the most positive outcome for everyone involved. Even though some people in this decision, like if you're dating someone, or if you have a fiance, a husband, a long-term boyfriend, they may not see it as a positive at this time. They may be like resisting this change. I see you still like moving forward in the direction that you feel is correct, and you are with the co-create and the bless card. I think you're fully aware that this is the way things should go, like how you create your abundance. You're coming out of the Hermit energy also, so you've given this a lot of thought, and I got the Hermit on the second deck as well. Like you've just come out of the Hermit energy. You've been giving this a lot of thought. You've considered every little detail down to like your pets, how they would fit in, when would be the best time to move them, like what company to use to help you with the packing, with the shipping. What else, please? Oh my. That one flew out. You have the Four of Pentacles. So, someone here is like holding on to something. They don't want to let go. It could be your partner. They don't want to let you go, or they don't feel like this move may require you to be far physically from your partner, or you may just have to travel more frequently. So there's a resistance here to the change. Someone's like holding back or trying to hold on to you, Gemini. All right. Yeah, somebody feels like they might lose you, like you're walking away or abandoning them, like you're not prioritizing them. Somebody who you are either in a committed relationship or were in a committed relationship, or somebody of higher authority. This could also be like a parent, like your parents may be like, what about the kids? You're going to have to change their school. What are you thinking? Like, this is selfish. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we also have like the Death Rebirth card. So I think that Spirit is telling you, go ahead with the direction you're choosing, Gemini, because it will lead you to great blessings. It will set you up for success, for long-term success. So if you're questioning your choices, if you were in your emotions and feeling bad because somebody's guilt-tripping you, or putting fears inside your head, like letting you know, like, this is going to backfire, this is not going to work like you think, like you're just going to cause more trouble for your family. Just know that Spirit supports the path that you're choosing. You're co-creating with Spirit in this. So you don't really have anything to fear. I see everything working out in your favor. Let's see here. Any final cards for my Geminis. Anything else Gemini needs to know? Okay, you have two-faced friend. Ooh. Okay. Disappointment in some affair. So yeah, somebody is not very happy. You also have guaranteed success. I'm not taking all these, it's too many. They just popped out. So there's definitely like somebody who is upset here about your decision. They're disappointed. They feel left out. They feel cut out of this decision. They feel like you're not listening to their advice. Yet Spirit wants you to know that whatever you're choosing to do or to move towards, even though it's a major change and it can be scary, you are guaranteed a successful outcome here, Gemini. Please leave me in the comments if this resonated. I'd love to know what this is about. Control your anger or you will be sorry. So there may be a little bit of like this energy of like conflict, arguing that we got earlier. Could be with like a partner, like a romantic partner. Could be with like a father figure or somebody of higher authority. Like if you're leaving a job for another job, your boss may be angry when he finds out. He may like lash out or say something harsh. But I think this is either like a loved one, like a family member that you go to for advice. Could be like a father, grandparent, some person of higher authority, or it just could be like a romantic partner. Like if your spouse is not happy with it, or if your fiance is not happy with it, they may be like, fine, peace, go do what you want to do, but I don't know if I'm going to be here when you come back. Like, I don't know how this is going to work because, you know, the distance is probably going to drive us apart, or, you know, things like that, where they might just be kind of like in a very resistant energy at this time. So whenever these conversations come up, just be careful not to be too prideful or get in your ego. Even if the person you're dealing with is stubborn or gets like a little bit argumentative, the advice here is to kind of like be the bigger person, because at the end of the day, this person is really only reacting this way because they care about you and they don't want to see you go. They're afraid of losing you or losing their access to you. So they're not resisting this, or they may even be criticizing your decision, right? They may be even shooting it down, but it's not coming from a bad place. It's just coming from a place of like not wanting to lose you. So you're definitely, you got journey card, a journey either physical or mental. You definitely, for a lot of you, there's definitely a move involved coming up here. Take care, enemies are working against you. Again, I had somebody here who was holding back. There could be somebody holding back information, holding back a paycheck, holding back their affection, like as a punishment or like as a way to try to like not let this happen or to prevent it from happening. Getting together with friends. If you are mentioning this plan to a friend with the two-faced friend thing, they may go talk about it to other people that you told them not to tell. Like if you wanted them to keep your secret because the decision wasn't official just yet. Like for example, if this was like a new job offer that you've accepted but haven't told your boss about, it could be like somebody backstabbing you and like spreading the word, whether they did it on purpose or not. Like somebody may have gone and told someone else, just like gossip, and then it resulted in you having some kind of backlash. At the bottom, you have affairs with your family. So again, this could just be like a decision that is not acceptable to like a father figure, a grandparent, something that they like look down upon, like maybe for some of you, if you are like in a situation where you were just proposed to, like you may have gotten pregnant before, yeah, you could have gotten pregnant before you were married, or like you may be rushing the wedding because you're pregnant, and you know, traditionally that's not accepted in your family, maybe for religious reasons or whatnot. So there's certain aspect like this in your reading about like a disappointment where your family is in disagreement, or is just quite upset by a big life change that you've made. You know, the change could require you to go against their wishes. Anything else to close the reading here? A distant friend is thinking of you. A lot of dog energy in this reading. So some of you might have a pet, like a dog, a big dog actually. Major challenge to overcome. So yeah, this is probably like a difficult time. It's just another hurdle in your path, in your journey. But I see that you're going to have great success here, Gemini. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. This is like a nest egg card that's at the bottom of the deck. I get overall really positive energy for you, like a big shift is coming in your life. I see that you're making the right choices. So if you were debating or questioning your choices, or feeling guilty because of the impacts to your family, or like the lashback that you got from your loved ones, just hang in there, Gemini. I think everything's gonna smooth over and be okay. You're guaranteed success. Just don't be prideful or like too quick to anger when these like little situations are coming up, because like try to keep in mind that they're coming from a place of like them caring for you and like wanting the best for you, whether or not their advice is something you decide to take, which in this case I don't think it looks like you should. I think you should follow your own advice because Spirit says you're going in the right direction. All right, Gemini, that is all I had for you. If you could give the video a like, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.